Welcome to the Parenting Roundabout Speed Round, where we answer a quick question every Wednesday through Friday to keep our group chat fun going all week long. So today we are asking, if you could, would you go back to school? And I guess you could interpret this as, would you want to just go back and experience, middle school again? Or, which I think we know the answer to.
Yeah.
Or would you want to, start now and learn something new and change your career? So either one of those, Nicole, what's your response?
I would actually like to go back to school and get my master's degree.
Mm-hmm.
It would be a very different experience, and I have the time and the patience for it, I think. So yeah, I'd like to be part of a master's program.
In education or in something else?
In education, yeah, in education, yes.
In your field.
In my field, correct.
Is this just because people who have those are snooty when they look at your book?
No, it's always been on my bucket list.
Okay.
It's just something I've always wanted to do for myself.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How about you, Terry?
Not me. No. I am done, baby. Absolutely not. There was a time when I thought about trying to get maybe an MFA or something so that I could, seem more writerly. But, I took some, adult classes in writing, and it did not help. In fact, it made me worse. So why am I paying money for this? I'm just going to go do the thing. I don't need to study it anymore. And I don't think there's anything else I really particularly want to study. I think of taking computer classes sometimes to learn how to do things that I don't yet know, or, maybe gain some new skills in that way for programming or for audio or whatever. But nah, you know what? I got enough to do.
You're good.
I'm good. And I spent a lot of time sitting around a community college with my kids. So
That's right. It's like you went to college 3 times.
I feel like that, yes. I have had that experience repeatedly. So thanks. Got enough education. Feeling pretty good about myself.
Good. Well, yeah.
How about you?
Well, I did take the class on children's book writing.
That's right. And when will your children's book be published?
Oh, any minute.
Can't wait to read it.
Yeah. Well, and I did that not so much to learn, I should say, but to force myself to do it.
That's a good idea.
Get the draft out, because I had ideas and I had little fragments for years and years, and I was never doing it. I was never sitting down and doing it. So I figured having the class would force me to do it, and it did. So that worked. Yeah.
Now, is this this was an online class?
It was, yeah.
And did you have to critique each other's work?
We did, yes. And that was, there was some value, let's say. Some of the people, I did really appreciate what they had to say, and I thought it improved my work. And some of the other ones, I was just like, oh, not so much. God, you just don't get it. So never mind. I'm just going to ignore you. So, we also had to, I had to critique other people's, and sometimes that was hard. Also.
Right. Yeah. That's what I found in my writing classes. It's like, even if I did not value the advice I got, it still got into my head and made it impossible to go forward with some things. And, that's why am I giving these people the power to do that? And at the same time, you try to be more polite and constructive with their stuff. But nobody wants to hear that.
Yeah. Yeah. I think if I were to go back and kind of start over in school, I would. Yeah. I've always wanted to translate. And cool. French, and I would want to do. I would want to do fun stuff. I would want to do fiction, not legal contracts or whatever. And I'm not sure if there's a way to do it without doing it in an academic setting. I don't know. I think it'd be but so I'm not sure exactly how I would pull that off. But if I could, that's what I would do.
Interesting.
And that's it for today's speed round. Come back tomorrow for another question, and visit parentingroundabout.com for all of our group chats and other weekly episodes.